Look, I need to be honest with you. For 20 years, I lived the same exhausting cycle every single day. Every night, I'd promise myself, tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll finally get ahead of the chaos. But then morning would hit. I'd hit snooze 3 times, and by the time I dragged myself out of bed, the world was already moving faster than I could catch up. Sound familiar? Here's what changed everything. I started waking up at 5 a.m. Not for a week, not for a challenge, but every single day for 8 months. And what happened during those early morning hours completely transformed my life. I'm going to walk you through the exact 8 phase system that gave me back control of my time, my energy, and honestly, my entire life. And I'll show you how to build a version that actually works for your schedule and your goals. If you've ever wished for more hours in the day, more peace in your mind, or more control over your life direction, this is for you. Let's start with the foundation that makes everything else possible. Chapter 1: The Awakening Science. The way you wake up determines the quality of your entire day, and most people are sabotaging themselves before their eyes even open. Your typical alarm triggers a fight or flight response. Your cortisol spikes, your heart races, and your nervous system thinks you're under attack. That's why you feel groggy and stressed even after 8 hours of sleep. Here's what sleep researchers discovered. During your final 90 minutes of sleep, your brain cycles through specific stages. Jarring awakenings can disrupt this process for up to 4 hours. The solution is light therapy. I invested in a sunrise alarm clock that gradually increases brightness over 30 minutes, mimicking natural dawn. Your brain reduces melatonin production naturally instead of being shocked awake. But here's the critical part. Your first consumption sets your biological tone for the day. Before coffee, before checking your phone, drink 1 glass of water. After 7 to 8 hours without fluid, your blood volume has decreased by up to 2%. Your brain, which is 75% water, is literally dehydrated. This simple act rehydrates your cells, kickstarts your metabolism, and becomes your first victory before 5:05 a.m. Chapter 2: Movement Activation. Forget everything you think you know about morning exercise. You don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or an hour-long workout. You need 10 to 15 minutes of intentional movement. I used to skip morning workouts because I thought they had to be perfect. This perfectionism kept me sedentary for years. The breakthrough. Movement isn't about fitness, it's about activation. Some mornings, I do gentle yoga flows. Other days, I walk around the block. The goal is circulation, getting oxygen to your brain and waking up your muscle systems. Here's what happens physiologically. Your heart rate increases gradually, your body releases endorphins and dopamine, and you prove to yourself that you can follow through on commitments. But there's a secret weapon that multiplies the benefits of morning movement, and it has nothing to do with the exercise itself. Natural light exposure. Even 5 minutes outside tells your circadian rhythm it's daytime. Your body stops producing sleep hormones and starts generating sustained energy. I started taking silent walks in the morning sunlight. No podcasts, no distractions, just my thoughts and the awakening world. It became meditation in motion. Chapter 3: Mental Clarity Protocol. By 5:45 a.m., while the world sleeps, you're about to access the most powerful mental state available. I used to think meditation was a waste of productive time. Then I learned about the neuroscience. MRI studies show that 8 minutes of morning meditation increases gray matter density in areas responsible for learning, memory, and emotional regulation. Your prefrontal cortex, the decision-making center, becomes more active throughout the day. Start simple. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, focus on breathing for 5 to 10 minutes. When your mind wanders, gently return to your breath. You're not stopping thoughts, you're training awareness. After meditation comes strategic reflection. I use a simple notebook to write 3 things. 3 genuine gratitudes from right now, how I'm feeling without judgment, 1 priority that will make today meaningful. This practice revealed something scary about my old life. I was operating on complete autopilot, reacting to notifications and other people's priorities. Journaling puts you back in the driver's seat. You become the author of your day instead of a character in someone else's story. Chapter 4: Intellectual Investment. It's 6 a.m. The world is silent, your phone is off, and you're feeding your mind with ideas that expand your potential. This became sacred time for me. Whether it's biographies of resilient people, philosophy that challenges assumptions, or skills that advance my career, morning reading is different from any other time. Zero distractions, maximum absorption. Your brain is fresh, your focus is laser sharp, and you're learning while others sleep. Some mornings I replace reading with skill development, learning Spanish, watching educational content, practicing new software techniques. The key isn't perfection, it's consistent growth. Think about the math. 30 minutes daily equals 182 hours annually. That's an entire college semester of education acquired before breakfast. This daily investment transformed how I approached challenges. Problems became puzzles to solve rather than obstacles to fear. I was literally becoming more capable every morning. Chapter 5. Strategic Preparation. By 6:30 to 7 a.m., you've activated your body, centered your mind, and expanded your knowledge. Now comes sustainable energy, nutrition. This isn't complicated meal prep, it's understanding how food affects cognitive performance, protein for neurotransmitter production, healthy fats for brain function, complex carbohydrates for steady energy, proper hydration for cellular function. The goal: avoid the sugar crash that destroys focus by 10 a.m. After breakfast comes strategic planning, but not the overwhelming kind. I look at my calendar with one question. What's the one thing that would make today a victory? Not 10 priorities, one meaningful outcome. Everything else gets categorized. Eliminate, delegate, or postpone. Then comes a secret weapon, 30 seconds of mental rehearsal. I close my eyes and visualize handling the day with confidence, staying calm during challenges, creating rather than just consuming. You're mentally rehearsing excellence before the world wakes up, but I need to be honest about what the first week actually feels like. Chapter 6. The Reality Check. Let me pause the motivation and tell you the truth. The first week of 5 a.m. wake-ups, I questioned my sanity multiple times. My body ached, my brain felt foggy, I wanted to quit every single morning. Here's what nobody tells you. Your brain is biologically programmed to resist new patterns. Creating new neural pathways requires energy. The resistance you feel isn't weakness, it's normal. What kept me consistent when motivation failed? Clothes laid out the night before, phone charging in another room, simple checklist to follow mindlessly. Gentle alarm progression, non-negotiable sleep schedule. But here's a deeper truth. You're not just changing your schedule. You're transforming your identity from someone who reacts to life into someone who creates their life. That identity shift is worth temporary discomfort. Week 1, resistance and doubt. Week 2, slight momentum building. Week 3, starting to feel natural. Week 4, genuine excitement for morning time. Month 2, can't imagine living any other way. Chapter 7. Customization for Success. This system only works if it works for you. Cookie-cutter routines fail because they ignore individual preferences and life circumstances. Hate yoga? Try dancing or simple stretching. Journaling feels forced? Record voice memos instead. Can't focus on reading? Try audiobooks or educational podcasts. The framework stays consistent. Hydrate, move, reflect, learn, prepare. The specific activities should match your interest. And please don't jump from 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. overnight. That's guaranteed burnout. Start by waking up 15 minutes earlier each week. Let your circadian rhythm adjust naturally. Some people need a full month to transition comfortably. Most importantly, 5 a.m. means nothing if you're sleep deprived. This requires earlier bedtimes, non-negotiable. 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep makes everything else possible. A powerful morning starts with a peaceful night. Your evening routine is equally important, but that's a whole other video. Chapter 8. The Transformation Promise. Here's what I wish someone had told me. Waking up at 5 a.m. won't magically solve every problem. It won't eliminate stress or guarantee success, but it gives you something more valuable. The time and mental clarity to actually address your challenges instead of just surviving them. Picture your life 6 months from now with consistent morning hours. That creative project you keep postponing, you'll have made real progress. That daily anxiety, you'll have tools to manage it. That feeling of being stuck, you'll have momentum and growth. Your challenge starts tonight. Set your alarm 30 minutes earlier. Put water by your bedside. Choose one simple movement for tomorrow. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Start with one small step. Drop a comment. What would you do with 2 extra hours of focused, quiet time every morning? Your future self is waiting at 5 a.m. Hit subscribe if you want more content on taking control of your life, and I'll see you in the next video.